Hey guys, it's Micah, Outdoor Living Guy. I'm excited about this video because it's something we've been getting a lot of requests for. People are finding us, and I love that they're finding us. They're finding us through YouTube, through social media, through just a browse and finding my website. But what they're asking for nationwide is for design help. And I just want to let you know that we are here to help. We have a whole process in place. We're going to describe right now our design process to help all of our clients that want help all around the nation and not just in our local area. So look forward to talking with you about design and our whole design process right now. So before I get into all the questions that might be asked, I want to say this key thing about good landscape design. So many people, they know some of the features they want in an outdoor space. They know they may want an outdoor kitchen, a fireplace, a fire pit, a seat wall, but they just don't know how to bring that around and bring that into the space and make it flow and make it work. So what we do is we will help you with all those features, even a destination covered structure, and we will set it up in a way that allows you to have a good design and flow through the space. So the number one part of the process, the first step, is the free preliminary consultation. I'd love to talk with you. You can either talk with me via phone or via Zoom. We can have a face-to-face meeting, and we can start talking about project goals, what you'd like to see both short-term and what you'd like to see as a long-term master plan. We will help you very much in that first meeting to determine whether or not you want to move forward with our outdoor living design. So the number two part of our design process is engaging about the project. We will need your help. We will need your style. We'll need to understand your needs and what you're looking for long term. And that's just a matter of engaging, talking. We can start to understand what design aesthetics you have. Is it a modern aesthetic? Is it more of a contemporary or mid-century? So we'll start asking all those design questions, and we'll start to gather the information that we need to be able to start that design process. It also includes a design questionnaire that we will email you, and it has multiple choice questions that you can fill out. Very easy, but it really does help us as a design department to be able to start that design. The third part of the process is the funnest one, and it of course is where we start to take all that information we gathered and we start working on the design in our 3D program. So of course we'll get that information that we need from you, some of the measurements of the property, the elevations of the property, which we will guide you through in our process, and then we'll start taking that information and we'll put it in the design program and we'll start to build your beautiful outdoor living space. Part of that third step of our design phase is an iteration phase, where we present to you your initial design concept. That of course is going to be via Zoom, but you will be able to see that and you're going to say, wow, this is great. But you're also going to be able to know the areas that you really do love, and then you'll be able to see the areas where you might want to do some slight changes and tweaks, which is totally okay. So we'll have that conversation, we'll have that back and forth, and then we'll go ahead and update that design to your satisfaction. And then the fourth part of the design process is your favorite part. That's where we deliver your approved, personalized outdoor living design. So you will have all of that information that we've gathered together, we've discussed, we've iterated on, and now we'll present that to you and send that to you in both 2D full color and 3D full color. Any of those design angles that you were looking for, we will go ahead and email those over to you, and then you can work with your local contractor to bring that design into reality. So now that we've discussed our design process, let's talk about the 5 most commonly asked questions about our nationwide design process, and we're going to answer those questions right now. So our number one most commonly asked question is, can we design nationwide? And the answer, of course, is yes. We can design with modern technology, with the use of Zoom and good collaboration via Zoom and other technology. We can definitely help you out with your outdoor living project, no matter where you live in the United States. The second common question we get is, what will we need to provide to get the design accurate measurements? So locally here, we send our designers out to measure everything, but we will need to pull some key measurements from you. We can get a lot through satellite images, Google Earth and other services like that, but we will need some key measurements from you, elevations mostly. Not too difficult, and we'll explain how to pull those measurements via our Zoom meeting. Another commonly asked question, the number 3, in fact, that we're going to talk about right now is money, price. What does it cost for a landscape design? I can tell you we have straightforward pricing. It will require us to at least have an initial talk and conversation with you about your property, maybe even see some photos or some video of the site, and then we'll be able to give you a straightforward price from that time. Another question we get a lot of, and it's a valid one, and this is the number 4 question we get, is materials. Now, when we're designing here locally, we have built in so many of our vendors, so it's very easy to design with local materials. But what I can tell you is a lot of the materials around the nation, they look very similar. So yes, we're going to get very close with our design, the hardscape. It's going to give you a very nice design aesthetic, but you might need to work with a local contractor to really get in to find the exact material and the exact color that you're looking for. Our 5th and final most commonly asked question about design is how long will the design process take? The answer to that really does depend on the level of design and the complexity of the design that we're doing, but typically it takes between 3 and 6 weeks to get the design back. Of course, that would be after we measured the property and got all that into the program, but that's a good ballpark, is about 3 to 6 weeks, and you will have that back. And we can start the iteration process at that time. All right, guys, so I hope these answered your questions. If you're calling, if you're interested in what we do in a nationwide, no matter where you live, we're here to help. I would love to personally help you. I'll talk with you over the phone. We will start that design process. I'll introduce you to your designer, and then that design is just weeks away. So I look forward to hopefully working with you. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and I will see you very soon in your new backyard space, designed by Paradise Restored. Talk to you soon.